joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on the Atlanta Hawks. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Here's Whitman. Wilkins wide open, and he fires. The second chance effort. Pass to Whitman. 6 on the shot clock. Wilkins, that's good. Wilkins has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Hawks. Here's Jenkins. Rivers gets the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Shot's good by Wilkins.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Now Rivers.
Pistons foul. Jenkins. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Whitman. Pass to Wilkins.
Well, I think Duran was in the shooter's head. Did a nice job with that contest.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Misses off the right iron. It's Wilkins with the drive. And now he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call it the human highlight film. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the line for him here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Wilkins outside. Rejected by Harris.
What a hustle play by Harris. Getting to the shot and shutting it down.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play. Get some points and give this team some confidence.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Thompson. Another shot. And Detroit with another turnover here. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Wilkins outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal
You can
foul.
tell Dominique Wilkins
Second
just has
team
that
foul.
extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
Pistons trailed by 8. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
The ball goes to Detroit.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And so it's Detroit with the ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Sasser with it.
2 minutes.
Picked up by Rivers. Here's Holland. Detroit, no good that time either. Atlanta leading by 8. Pass to Whitman. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Willis. Now Rivers. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly. Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type of shot.
Here's Wilkins. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Harris.
And it's LeVert on the follow.
Well, that was just great timing and playing with a high motor.
Here's Wilkins. Here's Whitman. Pass to Rollins. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Assisted.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GM, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Javante Green.
29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Wilkins. Second chance shot. Here's Rivers. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Rivers has got his second basket. Pass to Holland. Green inside the three-point line. And he overshot that one, missing. Oh, and here we go. Wilkins has got it. The fast break chance. Here's Holland. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, that's a beautiful job of kicking the ball ahead. Playing north-south.
And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Here's Wilkins. Pass to Willis. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Now here's Jenkins. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Wilkins. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a rejump.
And so here's Atlanta. Outside Wilkins. Again, the Hawks good for 2. Pistons trailed by 8. On the wing, Thompson. Knocked loose. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Hawks getting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. That free throw good from Wilkins. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. The Pistons working the ball around now. Pass to Jenkins. Good on the 3-point shot.
Jenkins
got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting lead. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Ball is turned over.
And now, Allie Laporte has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to go. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you guys.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Pass to Whitman. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Pistons trailed by 10. It's LeVert on the wing. Harris outside. For the 3. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Wilkins. Pass to Rollins. Back to Wilkins. The human highlight film sliding it through.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Timeout call, the Pistons.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance.
Paul Reed, Ron Holland, Kevin Herter.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Holland. Back to LeVert. Just 3 to shoot. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paul Reed. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Wilkins. LeVert grabs the miss. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 9 points.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Here's Wilkins. And Wilkins slams it in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Rivers gets a wide open look. Pass to Rollins. Here's Whitman. He's covered by Sasser. Whitman can't make it. Pistons trailed by 6. Here's Herter.
Fantastic initiative by Herter. Leaking out well and making himself a threat in transition.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Takes it from 10. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Willis. And it's Willis finishing it off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we...
Atlanta, 31, the Pistons,
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's Robinson, top of the key. Here's Duran. It's good. This game is all even. Duran's got the first basket of the third quarter for Detroit.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim. Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Out to the right wing. Harris outside. For the lead. Offensive rebound. The shot comes out.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Rivers. Shot on the wing. Duran brings the double team. Rivers can't get it to go. Now Detroit moving it up. Harris outside. Deep two from Robinson.
Duncan
Releases from the wing and drills it.
The assist.
Robinson's got it all tied up now for Detroit.
Not many places on the floor Robinson will hesitate to shoot.
Pistons.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal.
The Hawks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Rollins hits them both. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And Thompson throws it down.
Jenkins.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Wilkins can't get it to go. Thompson inside. Pass to Duran for the lead. Out to Harris. Now here's Jenkins. Whitman defending. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. And that's good for 2. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Well, this is Robinson at his best. He can really do damage off the catch. Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Harris. Out to Thompson. And good that time. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Back to Willis. And it's Willis finishing it off.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Jenkins. Atlanta with the rebound. Wilkins outside. Pass to Rollins. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Here's Wilkins. Off the left rim and out.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And Wilkins gets it to go. Wilkins on par today with his career shooting percentage at around 46%. And Thompson throws it down.
Jenkins.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Asar Thompson, can fly.
Left side, Harris. Back to Robinson. Jacks up a 3. And Willis pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Wilkins outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Wilkins has got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
Here's Harris. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Here's Jenkins. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground.
Atlanta.
Hawks ahead.
45.
They're up by 1.
Detroit.
We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Hawks leading. It's Wilkins on the wing. There's the drive. And oh, he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Pass to Wilkins. From the arc. Offensive rebound. From deep. That one's not going to go. And so Green will bring it up for Detroit. Count that one.
Assisted by
Sasser's got his first 2 points. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Inside, Holland. And that's collected by Rivers. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Whitman. And there's the drive. Here's Rollins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
first personal foul. First team foul.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Detroit?
For Atlanta.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Well, Harris has always been known as a team-first guy, as evidenced there by passes like this.
Here's Wilkins. Pass to Rollins. The kick out to Wilkins. Hawks passing it around. 5 on the clock. It's deflected. There's Holland. And slam dunk by Harris.
Solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
Takes a 3. Whitman can't make it.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
Second team foul.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Back to Green. Shoots over Wilkins. Rebounded by the Hawks. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. All alone. And Duran slams it in.
Yeah, reward the big running the floor. Duran hustling.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Rollins. Lays it up and bunks it in.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
And slam dunk by Rollins.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Back to Sasser. To the inside. Herter. And he jams it with authority.
That was a big possession for this offense, putting their trust in Herter.
Wilkins, that's good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
The kick out to Wilkins. Here's Willis. It's Wilkins with the drive. It's blocked. And slam dunk by Rollins. The Pistons leading. Pass to Holland. Now Sasser. He's guarded by Rivers. Here's Whitman. Back to Rivers. To tie it up. The kick out to Wilkins. To the paint. Here's Rollins. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Wilkins has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Back to Green. It's tipped. Here's Durant. Yes! There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game! That's 36 points for Dominique Wilkins. And again, Detroit turns it over.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Atlanta now. The human highlight film living up to his nickname.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and in the flush.
But just no way for the D to handle it. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off.